The girl told the kitten to do a somersault. The next second, the kitten actually did a somersault. Then the girl told it to do a backflip. Sure enough, the kitten did a backflip as well. The knight standing nearby was completely stunned. He quickly invited Annie into the prince's residence. It turned out Prince Daniel was looking for someone who could tame beasts because he had a fierce and violent horse. No one was able to subdue it. Annie calmly walked up to the horse. She softly spoke a few words to it. The once irritable horse instantly became extremely gentle. Only then did Daniel believe that Annie truly had the ability to communicate with animals. So he wanted to keep Annie by his side. Daniel offered extremely generous terms. First, he required Annie to tame beasts for him for 3 years, with a total salary of $30 million. Second, Daniel demanded that Annie, after 3 years, prepare 10,000 rare and exotic beasts to pay homage, to help Daniel defeat his other brothers and become the crown prince. At that time, Daniel would marry Annie as his princess. After Daniel became king, Annie would be the queen. Such tempting conditions completely moved Annie, so she happily agreed. However, 3 years passed. Annie had already completed the 2 tasks. At this moment, the little bird she raised hurried over with a warning. The bird told Annie to run away, saying the prince had been lying to her. It turned out the bird had just overheard the prince talking with the wealthy young lady Daisy. Daniel believed only Daisy was worthy of being his princess. As for Annie, who came from a common background, she was not worthy of marrying him at all. Daniel had never planned to marry Annie. The promises back then were only to trick Annie into working for him. At this moment, Daniel had already become the crown prince. He would soon give Annie to Daisy as a servant. Daisy burst into laughter when she heard this, and said she would make Annie wash her feet. The little bird was furious after hearing the scheme to take revenge on Daisy. The bird pooped on Daisy's face. Daisy was so angry that she screamed she would kill the bird. By then, the bird had already gone to warn Annie. Annie was planning to leave with the bird, but Daisy suddenly appeared with a group of people, even though Annie knelt down to show respect. The arrogant Daisy still found her displeasing and directly stepped forward and scratched Annie's